Today's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.
Welcome to Dishin' It in honor of the 4th of July holiday. Maddie, how about we make Chicago-style hot dogs? Because what's more American than a hot dog?
Nothing. Especially a Chicago-style one.
Well, I have a quick question because I don't know the answer to this.
Well,
Maddie, put on your thinking cap for this one.
okay.
Is the hot, everyone says it's as American as apple pie. American as hot dog and baseball. Was the hot dog invented in America? Like the hot dog that we know? Is that American?
Well, I think of like Frankfurters. Isn't that Germany?
Oh, that's so right. But, I'm sorry, I'm moving the balloons.
Yeah.
You grabbed me
So
nothing not
maybe
centered.
we created the hot dogs. They created the Frankfurters.
Is that better?
And then Chicago created da Bulls.
Da
Bears.
Da Bears.
Da Bears.
Mike Ditka. What? There. Hot dogs and hamburgers.
Was
Jake
Germany.
Said. Germany. So.
Germany. So no.
Well, never mind.
Well, hot dogs aren't all American, but that's okay.
But they are to us.
They are to us.
Okay,
And
I'm
so
gonna
today
turn the
we will be
water. I'll turn on the water.
Okay,
Here's
here is
recipe.
the recipe. Basically calls for hot dogs, warm buns.
Check.
Check. Mustard.
Check.
Dill spear.
Check.
Relish.
Check.
Onion.
Check.
Tomato.
Check.
Sport peppers.
Check.
And sprinkle with celery and poppy seeds.
Check. Oh, and onion.
And onion. Did I
Yeah.
I said that?
Check. We got it all.
We got it all.
We're just looking at the recipe. We've got our water. We're gonna boil the hot dogs as the rich history of boiling hot dogs passed down from my great-grandmother.
Yes. That's the first way I learned how to make them.
Yeah.
Then was the microwave. Then was like the, and I've
You know
never
mine
done them
now?
on the grill.
Mine is air fryer now.
Oh, I've never tried that before.
I like my air fryer hot
They
dogs.
make them crispy on the outside?
A little bit, and they're juicy on the inside, and
Yeah.
then they're just a little. But you have to monitor it. You don't want it too done. But gosh, I'll tell you, growing up, our uncles would grill those hot dogs, and they were black on the outside. So
Yeah.
kind of used to. it.
Those are not my favorite kind.
Okay, I'll cut an onion.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut a tomato.
Just be careful, don't cry.
I'm gonna grab a knife back here. Oh, there's our trash can. I'll move this over here. So we're going to fix up all the accoutrements while the water is boiling. Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, at what age did your parents allow you to start like cooking on your own? Mine was, well, sorry, I
No, go
asked
ahead.
you first.
That's okay. No, you go first.
I'm rude. That was rude of me.
That's all right.
Mine started with kid cuisines in the microwave when I was home alone.
I don't even know what a kid cuisine is. I mean, I've heard of that. But
It's
what
like
is
it's
it?
like a TV dinner for kids.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I will tell you this. I know I didn't want the kid cuisine because I would always eat my mom's lean cuisine.
There you go. Yes.
She would have all the healthy food in there, and she's like, Jeremy, quit eating my healthy food.
That's not for you.
Yeah, and
Eat
I'm
the
like-
kid food I got you. You're like, Mom!
It's so good. It's so good. No, I would say probably, okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Here's the honesty coming out. We all had those days where we didn't feel like going to school, so you'd pretend to be sick so you could stay home.
Yes.
I mean, come on. Am I the only one who did that?
No, not at all.
Come on, guys. I don't want to be the only bad person, but of course you do that. And it wasn't for me actually like skipping a test or anything. It would just be like, I'm tired and exhausted.
I don't
wanna
want,
go.
yeah.
You know?
Now, some parents allow mental health days, which I think is awesome.
I've never heard of that. My parents
You
would be like,
haven't?
get over it.
Get over it, Jeremy. You're going to school.
But my favorite thing to do would be stay at home and I'd watch The Price is Right, leading into The Young and the Restless. And then I would go in the kitchen and just create recipes on my own.
I love it. That's
I would
great.
cook. And my mom would be furious when she got home. She's like, you used all the pasta I was gonna make for dinner.
But Mom, I was experimenting.
I just made a new Rabe recipe.
Rabe recipes.
I mean, come on.
Is there, so in your family, if there's any way to incorporate Rabe with something else, that, like the alliteration?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, okay.
Of course. That's why I have my Rabe renovations.
Rabe
It just
renovations,
fits.
Rabe recipes, Rabe
Yeah.
review,
Yeah.
Rabe
It's like, why
acres,
not?
but that's not an R.
That's not an R. I was trying to think of an R name for land, but I can't think of one.
Rabe reservoir. That's water.
Rabe ravine. You know what's funny though? I do have a ravine on my property.
Rabe
So I have
ravine.
Rabe reservation.
Oh,
my own
is that
reservation.
Charlie?
Oh, Rabe range. Like a range, home on the range.
Home
Thanks,
on
Kaylee.
the Rabe range.
By the way, I do have baby deer on my property. You know how we saw baby deer yesterday?
Yesterday, 2 little baby deer with mommy. Are the babies called fawns?
Fawns, yes.
Oh God, they were spotted. They were.
Well, they were running across the road near Warrensburg. Or was that Clinton? No, it was Warrensburg. It was Warrensburg. We
Yeah.
were leaving.
Yeah, we were leaving.
And we were just praying they made it across, and they did.
They
but-
did, thank goodness.
And they were so
And it was bright as day.
Yeah, I was in a populated area. I was
Yeah.
like, what are they doing here?
Well, I think she was like, we need to get out of here, kids. It's not where we should be at this hour.
You know what's funny, Maddie? The other day I was sitting on the back deck and I heard rustling, in the forest. And like those baby deer were running yesterday, seriously, out of the woods ran a baby deer, just jetted across the property, going somewhere. I don't know where they were going, but there was a and I was like, I didn't have time to get out my camera to do a video.
Well, yes, so quick.
Speeding across the property.
We don't have any deer where I live. Well, at my parents' house in St. Louis, but where I live here. But that's okay.
That's all right. I can't wait for you to come to my house and see the nature.
The niche, that's pretty neat.
That's neat. Oh, did you see that rock?
Nature,
That's neat.
that's pretty neat.
Sorry, Maddie showed me a video yesterday and I love it. And we
Sorry,
ended up
I
not.
joke.
We ended up not doing that video at
I know.
Knob Noster.
We were so knob-nostered and just tired and.
Yeah, guys, I know our job is amazing. It's fun. We have
Yeah,
loads
sorry.
of fun.
I hope-
But we do get exhausted sometimes, you know.
Like
'Cause
you said,
mentally-
I slept
Yeah.
both ways on the trip,
It's just a mental thing sometimes.
but it is really fun.
Oh, and Maddie, you
wanna
saved the
see my
day
face.
yesterday. We were doing an interview yesterday, and there were like 4 talking points, and we were getting to it, and I could not remember the 4th. And you stepped right on in, and I was like, hallelujah, Maddie, I'm glad you remembered it.
Which interview was this?
Knob Noster.
Oh, it was? Oh, the trails.
Yes! I was like-
I was like, so trails.
I had no idea what the 4th talking point was, and there's Maddie to save the day, and I'm like, oh, thank you,
That's
Maddie.
what we do here. We
Yeah,
keep
I was
each
like,
other's back.
hallelujah.
It's a family.
I was like, because my brain at that point, our last interview of the 2-day trip, and I was like, I just gotta think.
Yep.
Can't think.
And it's funny because we got to sleep in yesterday. But of course, my body clock was like,
No.
even though you're not supposed to get up at 3, we're gonna get you up at 3:47, and then 5:30, and then 6:30.
Maddie and I did the exact same. We're in different hotel rooms, of course. She's
Yeah.
a married woman.
Can't
But-
see it, but I am.
But I also was waking up,
Yeah.
yeah, tons. I'm waking up all night long.
And it stinks because at that hour, like 3 to 4, there's really just infomercials on that you're just waiting for a sitcom to come on, you know? So you just sit
Oh,
there
yeah.
and watch info, or at least I was. It's just like, get back on regular TV.
Yes. So,
Okay.
guys, we're chopping.
Yes.
The water
We're
is
chopping.
almost boiling,
We're
so we're gonna
talking.
pop those in later.
All right.
But the hot dogs don't take long.
After that, yeah, after this, we're gonna put the hot dogs in. Those are gonna boil. I'm gonna cut up some more of these peppers, and then we'll get to some more
Yeah.
of this. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, with the dogs.
The dogs.
The dogs.
The Chicago dogs.
The dogs.
I can't say
I
it very
can't do
well.
a Chicago accent. We'll be right back. The Bears.
The Bears.
That's all.